Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give light unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
You see? Yo, man, listen, man. You saw the beast, man. Yo, he's setting this thing up beautifully. But like we continue to say, that the Most High is trying to show you mercy. You know, and if you have an ear to hear this, you know what I mean? And if you don't, if you really don't understand it, then you better pray sincerely to the Most High, Yahweh. You better pray in them names, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and ask for understanding, because he's getting ready to kill a lot of fucking people. Go ahead.
Revelations 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
And there goes that word causes, just like I said. When you get into the word causes, that means you have to set something up in order for other things to take place. You see? Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666.
That's the 2/3, man, that are going to deal with this thing, that are going to get put to death after that. Okay, because 2/3 of the children of Israel are going to follow. They're going to fall into that when that causes it starts taking place, which it is right now. A lot of our people are starting to do what they have to do to continue to live, man. And the scriptures are clear. If you try to save your life, man, you're going to lose it. Okay? And that's what's taking place. A lot of our people are trying to save their life. And we're talking about their substance. Okay? If you lose your job because they want to mandate something there, then just lose your fucking job, man. Yeah. You know? The Most High is going to provide for you. I mean, the birds and the fucking squirrels, they eat every fucking day. You know what I mean? You got any more out? Revelations 20, 3 and 4. We got a couple left after that. Toes start to feel a little. Yeah, mine's too. Yeah.
Revelations 20.
Get her done.
That's right. That's right. Revelations 20 and 3. And it reads. Revelations 20 and 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that the old serpent, which is the devil.
And that's that Roman Empire that we were just talking about, okay? The deadly wound, go ahead.
And Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up.
That's when the nation of Edom went into their, up into the Caucasus Mountains. Go ahead.
And set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season.
And the Roman Empire went into what? Rome fell in the 4th century, about 450. Okay? And when you talk about the Renaissance, that happened around the 1400s. That's 1,000 years, man. That's 1,000 years that they were bound, okay? And that chain, that's basically, they lost the ability to think. That's when they were in the Caucasus Mountains. All right? Eating, laying on top of each other for warmth. All right? Eating juniper roots. Okay? Go ahead,
Verse 4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years.
And we talk about the people that aren't going to take these, deal with these mandates. Okay? Basically the elect. Alright? Yeah, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Esau is the end of the world, the end of this age. Okay? That word world there. You know? You got to understand that there's 3 different ways that they bring that out when you read it in the Greek, the Hebrew, okay, the Latin. The word world is used in different contexts. And in that context right there, that context, in the context that it's used, it's eon, which is age. Okay? Was that just 6 and 9? Go ahead to Nahum 1, read 6 and 7. Well, a lot of these people don't understand, man. You just can't read the Bible and think that the words that are in there are the ones that are being used in the context that they're used in. You got to get the full understanding, man. And I was just watching the Apostles right before I came out, and they were talking about you have to trim your lamp. And in order to trim your lamp, you have to understand some of the words. And through understanding those words, you have to go back into the Greek, the Hebrew, and you definitely have to go into the Latin and other things, because otherwise you're not going to be able to trim your lamp. And that's what they said that a lot of these other groups aren't doing. They're not going into the true understanding through the words, man. You got to look some of those words up if you don't got an understanding of what's being said. Or you're not going to be trimming your lamps. And that's why they're the foolish virgins, man. Go ahead,
Nahum 1 and 6. Who can stand before his indignation? And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. Verse 7.
Yeah.
The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him.
And he knoweth them that trust in him. Okay? And during the day of trouble, what does he say? His name is like a strong tower, man. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it. And go ahead,
Verse 8. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof. And darkness shall pursue his enemies. What do you imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not arise up the second time.
Affliction shall not arise up the second time. We're going to stop right there. Go to Mark 13 and 26.
Mark 13 and 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of the heaven.
So what's taking place right now, where Russia is getting ready to invade the Ukraine, a big ass war is going to take place. Okay? And eventually, how you doing, sir? Eventually, this is going to be a conventional war to begin. Okay? But it's going to get to the point where they're going to start using tactical nuclear weapons. We're going to use full out and all out nuclear attack. Where it says that Yahweh Shai is going to be coming in clouds with his chariots. That's the only way that the elect are going to make it out of this place.
Woo!
Okay?
That's right.
And I always say that the only way out of here when that takes place is going to be up. Okay? And this thing is it's going to happen. There ain't no getting around it. You know? You got everyone there? Okay, Ezekiel 33, I'm going to call it. So from conventional warfare to all-out nuclear war is getting ready to take place, man. So whether people want to believe it or not, you know, I'm hoping that I'm not left here in America when this shit starts, man. Woo! You know? Go ahead.
Ezekiel 30. Ezekiel 30.
Yeah. Yep.
Ezekiel 30 and 3. Start at the top. All right?
Go ahead, brother.
Ezekiel 30 and 1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus says Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, how ye woe work the day. For the days near, even the day of the Lord is near, a cloudy day. It shall be time of the heathen.
The time of the heathen. Go ahead.
And the sword shall come upon Egypt. Great pain shall be in Ethiopia. And I think that was it. When the slain shall fall in Egypt, and they shall take away her multitude, and her foundation shall be broken down.
That's talking about America, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Okay? The sword is coming upon this place, man. Alright? Sooner or later, that conventional war is going to have Russian troops in different parts of America, Chinese, okay? You're going to be talking about, it kind of kills me how they have, what is it, the United Nations, and they're getting ready to go to war with Russia, but when they start talking about martial law, they're going to have Russian troops in America.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these people are being played, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? They're setting you up for the okie doke. You know, all that bullshit over there in the Ukraine, that's all to set up this New World Order, man. Okay? Because Russia, the Vladimir Putin already said that there won't be peace with America until the New World Order is set up. Woo! He made that statement. So what does that fucking mean? That they're going to cause you people to start acting the fuck out so they can implement martial law and bring foreign troops into America that are going to be willing to shoot you people down in the street.
Right, because if it's our troops, well, not our troops, but if it's America's troops in their own land, they're not going to want to shoot their own people. Which is why they want to bring in foreign troops.
That's right.
You know?
So that's the setup, man.
Yep.
So that's the sword coming to this place, man. All right? And all the heathens are going to get the sword, man. Because they're going to do it in their own lands, too. They're going to declare martial law in every country. Okay? That's what's getting ready to take place. All hell is getting ready to break loose in America. Got anything else out? All right, well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And Shalom to the Aqua, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.